that's enough of that, man. But yeah, thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel, man. And today's topic, we're gonna be talking about interviewing as a black man in America, man, because it is a real ordeal issue. Can be a good thing. I just talk about my experience interviewing because I had an interview for a fellowship program that I'm trying to get into, and I just thought it'd be a good topic because we do go through a little bit more than most people. Just the way that they might ask questions or follow-ups, even though they might be tough technical questions within any field, it seems like they might be a little harsher or a little bit over the top when it comes to it. So I have a bevy of interviews that I've gone throughout my illustrious interviewing career. Just graduated from Hampton University. I had interviews throughout Hampton. Was in the career center every day, just trying to see if I could find a potential full-time job, and that's what I did. I made sure that I was in there, and I was able to land a job at the end of the day. But through that, it was a long, rigorous process of trying to find openings, trying to find ways to get into the industry that I was trying to get into. So my main thing is I'm gonna start off with what you should do. If you're in college, you should definitely go to your career center. Go there every single day of your last semester when you're about to graduate. Go there every single day. Hound those people and say, I need a job, and make sure they set you up with interviews. Make sure you do mock interviews so that you know what to prepare for, know what to do. Make sure you do your research on the specific company. And don't just do little research. Go in depth, like it's like a homework assignment where you're just, all right, I need to research when did they start, what is their mission, what are the company values, what type of community service do they do, and basically do a full extensive research on that, because if you don't have that down pat, they're going to just be like, this man doesn't really care about our company, he just wants a job, he just wants the money. And if you do extensive research, then they'll be like, okay, this man can add value. Because it's just like a person. If you look, not saying you would look up a person per se, but if you do your research on a person you're about to meet, and then you come across like, oh, my friend told me this and that, then it shows that, all right, they actually put effort into meeting me or to meeting that person. But my brother's in the back. My man in the back just yelling. But overall, my experience, I've had a few occasions where I've been flown out to these different organizations, and most of the time is predominantly mostly white candidates that were there, and then a few of us from small HBCUs were there competing. And not to say that I wasn't qualified or they didn't have it, it just seemed like they needed more of a proportional demographic within the candidates that were trying to get the potential job. So not just saying African Americans, Asians, Hispanics, I didn't see much of that, but that's just based on my experience. Not saying it's in all, with all candidates, but or all job fields, because most of the time they do have inclusion programs where they're trying to get more of a diverse pool of potential employees. So yeah, I've been flown out. I've been rejected. I've had a couple of rejection. Like within trying to get a job, you're going to get rejected no matter how good you think you are. You will get rejected by a lot, and that's why you need to apply for, I say, about 40 jobs every 2 weeks, man. It's a grind, especially in college. You have to grind it out, man. And that's what I did. Like it doesn't matter what you're studying, what you're doing. If you have a path and you have a certain position that you want to do, you want to make sure you get experience through internships through the summer. Any type of work experience, even if it's small, doing small projects for your family or something, just to add it on so that you can talk about it. And not small projects where you did it one day, it's something continuous that you been working on, because then you can talk about it in the interview intelligently and informed, because they will try to test, some of these companies will try to test you on your knowledge. I have companies try to test me on Excel, like what was your favorite function in Excel, and you gotta come back with some. You gotta think of some. You might not even think it's part of the job, but you gotta come back with something, some type of experience that relates to it. So it's crazy out there, man. Don't get down on yourself if you get rejected. Just understand that when you get rejected, that it's a new opportunity to find something better. That's what I had to learn. Find something better. And just like in life, you have to have abundance and know that there's more opportunities. There's so many opportunities, so many good paying jobs out here, and programs out here, colleges out here that will want you, man. Just like friends, like if they don't want you, you get out of there, man. You get out of there, man. And I think of rejection as good, because if they rejected me because of race, or they rejected me because of anything, I would not want to be in that work environment with those type of people. Thank you. Now I can move on to something that I'm qualified and more interested in, people that are accepting and know my worth or whatever. So don't get down on yourself because of rejection, man. And always stay true to yourself. Know that opportunities will come. God is always with you, and He will bless you when the time comes. So just stay true to that. And like I said, stay true to yourself. That's the main thing. Biggest goal is stay true to yourself, and good things will come if you put in work every single day. Something will come up. I don't care. If you put in work to the right thing, something will come up. Every single day. Nobody has said, I've worked for 20 years on something and it never came up. I mean, if you know that thing is not working, then that's you being stupid and not changing it up, not changing your method. Along the process, you need to change your method on how to do things, whether that's applying for jobs, changing the way you do things, networking with different people. That's on you to adapt. Not doing a bonehead, same old thing, but adapting to whatever situation, because it's a learning experience. So when you learn, then you need to adapt. Like it's life. Like you need to adapt. Like, you know. So yeah, that's just my experience on interviewing, man. Oh, this was folded like that the whole time? You couldn't tell me, brother? You couldn't tell me, brother? That's crazy, brother. I didn't even know it was folded like that the whole time, brother. You crazy. You couldn't even tell me? That's wild, brother. You knew it was looking like this and you couldn't even tell me, brother. That's wild, brother. That's crazy. But man, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, man. Like, comment, share this video to whoever's interviewing. If you know of a family member that's going to interview and need a little bit of motivation, I don't even have to be a black man. Just give it to them, because it's hard for everybody at the end of the day, no matter what. And this is why you gain that experience through internships and through everything you do. Because it's hard for everybody. I'm not going to, oh, I'm a black man, it's so hard for me. Because I've been given opportunities that I'm much appreciative for. So, yeah, for everybody, it's a constant grind. Just gotta do your thing, brother. Just gotta do your thing, brother. And things will come. Just like this, 100K on the way. You dig what I'm saying? Alright, man, I'ma see y'all.